I've been overweight for most of my adult life. I'd gain some, I'd lose some, I'd gain some more, I'd lose it again, and then I would gain even more. Yo-yo dieting at its finest. And in the early days, it was mostly about vanity, but when I turned 40, things really started changing. I really just didn't feel as good anymore. My energy was low, my engagement with life was just not quite where it had previously been. I had a lot of trouble maintaining my weight, even more so than before, and losing the weight became really much harder than it had ever been before. And that kind of led up to about a year ago, things really started to change. And this time it was just much more drastic. I ended up getting really sick. I spent 9 miserable nights in the hospital trying to figure out what was wrong with me. And we ended up figuring out that I had a rare autoimmune disease called vasculitis. And in my particular situation, it was attacking my kidneys. Now, I've been undergoing treatment, and thankfully I am now in remission. But when I asked the doctors kind of what had gone wrong and what caused it, they basically said, we don't know. And that answer just didn't sit right with me. So I started diving a little deeper into root cause medicine, trying to understand why the body breaks down. And one significant thing that everything kept pointing to was nutrition. So I knew I had to change the way that I eat. That's when I started the paleo diet. And I'm happy to say that I've lost about 35 pounds. And I just feel way better. My energy's back. My engagement with life is back. I just feel pretty great overall. So in this video, I want to discuss 3 reasons why I chose the paleo diet as my lifestyle diet of choice. Let's dive in. So the paleo diet is basically going back to the way that our ancestors ate before processed food, factories, and fast food. You essentially eat things like meat, fish, fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds, and you eliminate things like grains, dairy, legumes, refined carbohydrates, and anything that's ultra processed. Think of it less as a diet and more of a way of going back to the way that we were built to eat. Reason number 1, it feels healthy. In the past, I would mostly try diets that were designed to lose weight, like calorie counting, low-fat diets. I even tried to exercise the weight off. They may have worked for a while, but they never really felt healthy. To me, paleo just feels different. I'm eating real, whole, healthy food, and it just feels right. I'm staying full with plenty of protein and fiber, and because I've eliminated most refined carbs, my blood sugar stays stable. And that means my mood doesn't crash in the afternoon, and I'm not always craving something sweet. Diets like calorie restriction always left me feeling deprived, and paleo just doesn't do that. I actually feel like I eat quite a bit, and I've still managed to lose a good amount of weight. Reason number 2, it's simple. Change is never easy, but paleo's simplicity makes it way easier and feels way more sustainable. One thing I really like about paleo is it gives me clear guardrails. Counting calories and tracking my food and looking at my macros, all that stuff just felt like such a pain in the butt, and it didn't really feel sustainable. With paleo, it's pretty simple framework. It's eat real food and avoid the rest. And this just makes it way easier for me to sustain. I'm not stuck calculating numbers or fighting cravings from processed junk food. It's not like a constant tug of war between willpower and addiction. It's simply just eating real food. Reason number 3, I feel great. When my diet is clean, everything just gets better. I have more energy, I enjoy exercising again, I feel more engaged with life, I feel more like taking on big projects such as this YouTube channel. It just feels really good. And it's not just physically either. Mentally, I feel sharper. Emotionally, I feel more resilient. It's like my mind and body are finally on the same page, and that feeling of great energy and confidence and feeling like it's way more sustainable. That's why I call paleo my lifestyle diet. So yeah, that's why I follow a mostly paleo lifestyle. It feels healthy, it's simple, and it just feels great. The energy that I'm able to get now just makes me feel like I'm really able to live my life well again. If this content helped you, hit the like button. Also, subscribe for more content like this and drop a comment below. I'd love to hear about your experience.